Throughout history, there have been creatures so mighty, terrifying, and powerful that we're honestly just grateful they're extinct. If you love the ocean, you probably thank your lucky stars that the Megalodon isn't lurking in the deep anymore. This ancient shark was possibly over 20 meters long, with a bite force powerful enough to crush a car. It ruled the seas for millions of years before vanishing into extinction. But even with Megalodon gone, the ocean's not exactly a safe place. Deep in the Mariana Trench, the deepest known part of Earth's oceans, life gets weird, strange, and horrifying. Welcome to a world of crushing pressure, complete darkness, and creatures that don't play by the same evolutionary rules. So, brace yourself, here are 20 Mariana Trench creatures that are scarier than the Megalodon. 1. The bloop. Let's start with the one you can't see, but can definitely hear. In 1997, a deep, ultra-low frequency sound was recorded across the Pacific by NOAA. It was so loud it could be detected over 5,000 kilometers away. Dubbed the bloop, it left experts baffled. Some say it was ice calving off Antarctica. But others believe it was something alive. Something massive. If that's true, whatever made it could dwarf even the mighty Megalodon. The fact that no one has ever found the source only adds to its terror. 2. Deep sea anglerfish. Only about the size of a human hand, but infinitely more terrifying. The deep sea anglerfish uses a glowing lure attached to its head to attract prey in the pitch black. Fish mesmerized by the light are quickly snatched by jaws lined with needle-like teeth. And its reproductive method? The male fuses into the female's body like a parasite, permanently. That's nature's version of till death do us part. Horrifying and haunting. 3. Frilled shark. It looks like a cross between an eel and a demon, and it's remained nearly unchanged for 80 million years. The frilled shark is called a living fossil and swims by undulating like a snake. It can lunge at prey and swallow it whole, thanks to a mouth lined with over 300 razor-sharp teeth in multiple rows. It rarely surfaces, but when it does, it's nightmare fuel in motion. 4. Fangtooth fish. This tiny terror grows just 6 inches long, but don't let that fool you. Its fangs are the largest relative to body size of any known fish. It's built like a deep-sea vampire with armor-plated skin. They live in both shallow and abyssal zones, capable of surviving crushing pressure. If they were any bigger, they'd be the stuff of horror movies. 5. Giant squid. A creature of legend that turns out to be very real. Giant squids can grow up to 13 meters, with tentacles lined in rotating hooks and sharp suckers. They can shoot out feeding arms to grab prey from a distance and drag it into their powerful beak. Most sightings have come from dead squids washing ashore, which only fuels the legend. If we only see the dead ones, how big do the living ones get? 6. Deep sea dragonfish. At just 15 to 25 centimeters long, this fish still makes the scary list because of its horrifying appearance and alien hunting tactics. It has a glowing barbel that dangles from its chin to lure prey. Then it lunges forward with long, transparent fangs. It even produces red bioluminescent light, unseen by most other deep-sea creatures, making it a stealth killer in total darkness. 7. Stonefish. Meet the most venomous fish in the world. Stonefish don't hunt, they wait. Camouflaged perfectly to look like a rock or coral, they strike with venomous spines when stepped on or disturbed. In Australia alone, nearly 1,000 people are stung every year. Without treatment, a sting can be fatal. Just imagine walking through shallow water, and then sudden, burning pain from an invisible killer beneath your feet. 8. Deep sea hatchetfish. This creature doesn't look especially dangerous until you realize how it cheats death. Hatchetfish use a method called counter-illumination, where their bellies emit light that matches the faint sunlight from above. This makes them invisible to predators lurking below. A master of stealth that lurks silently, shining its way through survival. 9. Atlantic wolffish. This rugged predator survives in freezing Arctic waters, thanks to antifreeze proteins in its blood. It has massive teeth capable of crunching through hard-shelled crabs and sea urchins. Though not aggressive toward humans, its skeletal grin and cold resilience make it one of the ocean's tough survivors. 10. Barrel eye fish. This fish has a transparent head, and inside that head, a pair of rotating, tubular eyes. It stares upward through its own skull to spot the silhouettes of prey. When it's time to strike, those eyes rotate forward. No one really knows how this adaptation evolved. But it works, and it's deeply unsettling. 11. Goblin shark. This shark doesn't bite like others. Instead, it shoots its jaw out of its face to grab prey. With pinkish skin, a blade-like snout, and a jaw straight from a sci-fi horror movie, the goblin shark is one of the strangest and most disturbing predators in the deep. 12. Gulper eel. Its mouth can balloon up to 10 times its size, allowing it to swallow prey whole, even animals larger than itself. It resembles a nightmare pelican, lurking in black waters where sunlight has never touched. It doesn't need teeth. It just gulps and disappears. 13. Vampire squid. It doesn't suck blood, but its name fits. This squid has webbed arms with spiny projections it uses to ensnare food. When threatened, it turns inside out, showing off its cloak-like webbing and flashing bioluminescence to startle predators. It's a deep-sea Dracula in squid form. 14. Sarcastic fringehead. Comical name. Horrifying behavior. When two males meet, they wrestle by smashing their huge mouths together in an underwater power struggle. Their mouths flare out like flower petals, from hell. 15. Lion's mane jellyfish. Its tentacles can stretch over 40 meters, longer than a blue whale. They're covered in stinging cells that can paralyze prey. Even when detached or dead, those tentacles can still sting. One jellyfish could potentially affect 50 people in a single day. 16. Headless chicken monster. No, it's not a joke. This deep-sea sea cucumber got its name because it looks like a flying, decapitated bird. It swims through the abyss like a bizarre jellyfish-snake hybrid, using muscle contractions instead of fins. Nature's meat blob, floating through the dark. 17. Cone jellies. They look harmless, but they're efficient killers. They use sticky cells instead of stingers to trap prey, and some are known to cannibalize others of their own kind. All that, wrapped in a glowing, rainbow-lit body. 18. Pacific black dragon. Females grow long and terrifying. Males? Tiny, and they don't even eat. This fish uses invisible red light to hunt prey stealthily in the dark, one of the few fish in the ocean to produce that wavelength. They're armored, long-fanged, and deadly. 19. Zombie worms. These creatures eat bones. Seriously. They bore into whale skeletons and digest them using acid and symbiotic bacteria. No mouth, no stomach, just pure decomposition magic. They're the ocean's morticians, or reapers, depending on your point of view.